Welcome to Nashville football fans. A great look here inside of Nissan Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tennessee Titans.
Please welcome your 2026 Tennessee Titans.
Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Nashville. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in. But it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him. And he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Eagle play action. Here's Hurts. Cut out left. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Hurts looking to throw. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Hurts throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 7 yards on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Hurts yet again. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means fourth down coming up.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Hurts now on fourth. He's making a bid for it. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
So here come the Titans now to get their first drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback, it's Cam Ward.
I look at Cam, and I just see such an experienced, sturdy dude. Life experience all over the place in college, all across the country. And because of it, I think Tennessee wanted to build around him. A big part of why they took him 1-1. This guy's gritty, he's tough, he is sturdy.
He picks up 15 on the play. And the Titans have a first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Quick throw, complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And he sails that one over the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. They liked how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He tucks it and takes off. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
It's a gain of 11.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Down, he's going to keep it. 7, it's 2nd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. And an
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves. Save it for later for that next third down call.
Step down. 37. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's another Eagles first down.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They go to Barkley again. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's another Eagles first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Eagles.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Motion man right is Smith. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
13 more yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Barkley will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. On the move, headed right. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the two sides of the offense. Your quarterback.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Chimere DK on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So Tennessee headed out for its second drive of the game. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. First down throw here for Ward. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Off the play fake, here's Ward. He finds Hill, right side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. This one's called. You have to use little space to operate. That play-action works this year.
On the sneak, here's Ward. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. And Ward gonna run again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
Ward off the play fake. Sends this to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. It got second down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Ward. To the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. So they're left facing third and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
It's going to throw here on third. And once again, they can't connect.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And that last impressive touchdown drive, well, I'll have to see if they can repeat that. They're backed up again to start this one. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And he's going to line up in the red for this play, back at the 8.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going for it himself. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Well, we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. On first down, Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Nearly an interception on that play, and it's going to be second down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. And again, here's Hurts. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They send a man in motion. First down throwing for Hurts. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Complete to number 6, Devontae Smith. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Titans' 38-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. It's Hurts once again. Steps up, and he's running with it. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. They'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Cordell Flott there on the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Elliott connects there. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. All the time down, points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
One final shot before the half. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted! Cooper to Jean in to pick it off. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a two-score ball game here as we resume play. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here's the Tennessee offense getting ready to start our third quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
2nd and 10 now. Ward connecting on the slant. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun. It's Ward. Pass complete to Robinson. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
The Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
So 1st down from the 41. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Brought down by Reek Woolen.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Right back to Pollard. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Again, a run with Pollard. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now looking to throw with Ward. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. To the air on 3rd and long. He has the 1st over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Now a toss. It's Pollard. He sure was fighting, Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders. They take him down behind the line. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Throws caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Gain of 16 yards. And the Titans first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Working inside the red zone. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans cut it to a field goal game.
Eagles 10, Titans 7. Joey Sly.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, Britton Covey. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen it.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Hurts on first down. That's Smith on the slant. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That is caught. He's got Brown. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Titans 7.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
For Philadelphia.
Now on the return, here's DK. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. This up to the 50-yard line as they hold it down. From 16 yards and a new set of downs.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
1st and 10, it's Pollard.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is
And 9 at the 46-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, that one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
9 yards to go.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see what drops unless there's a hit involved.
Here on 3rd. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
36-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ward off the play fake. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Oh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on third down now. Gain is to the 27.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. They send a tight end in motion. On third down, Pollard. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Titans first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
From the red zone on first. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. You're going to go with Barkley on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. That's cut by Hollywood Brown. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards.
That's good.
And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. A gain of 21 yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first.
A 7-yard pickup.
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Zone read give here to Barkley. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Tight end motioning right. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A modest gain on the counter. A good recovery there from the front 7, Kate. They bought the fake initially, but adjusted just in time to limit the damage headed the other direction.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Eagles holding on to a field goal lead. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Barkley trying this up the gut. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
At the 2-yard line.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Sending a tight end in motion left. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design keeper here for Hurts. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, Every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.